We are keeping a close eye on announcements about workforce reduction.
Yes.
Of course, the Times had a piece about Goldman the other day that could be in the 1% to 5% range. Reduction in force is back there. Now, Twilio, Jim, 11% of the workforce, along with a lot of the other names that we've followed, mostly in sort of tech startup software land last couple of months.
These companies, Twilio, geez, they're still losing money. Anybody who's losing money should be thinking. Some of the most devastating, let's take a piece of devastating research. Square. This was a darling. Now it looks like not only is it not a darling, but there isn't a place that's not getting hurt. Buy now, pay later bad. By the way, Square, some of these companies that got very much interested in Bitcoin. Bitcoin seems to be held up. I'm going to charge this artificially. There seems to be a movement to have it held up. That doesn't work. It's Prometheus, and he doesn't stay unbound. They ought to call it, but instead of calling it Ethereum, they'll call it Prometheus.
Well, Jim's referring to this Evercore downgrade. Actually, it's a double downgrade today.
Double downgrade.
Underperform from outperform. They go from 120, Jim, to 55.
Well, then that's not a split. Look, that was devastating. I happen to like Square. Why? Because their pay function is really good. PayPal, very good comments by Dan Schulman. So there's this universe which says, wait a second, before you sell us, remember what we do. And I have Josh Silverman on from Etsy. But all these companies, PayPal is making a lot of money. But when you get a company like Square, don't you start thinking, wait a second, they got to start making money. And even when they do make money, you got a 78 multiple next year. If you think that multiples are going to shrink, that's where the problems are. And yet, Square, Block, whatever you want to call it, is $41 billion in market cap. No. I want a lower market cap because I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting a dividend. I'm worried about buy now, pay later if the Fed keeps raising. The buy now, pay later, all they ever say is don't worry about us. When everyone says don't worry about you, the first thing you do is worry. And I am worried about buy now, pay later.
Yeah. I wonder, too, one thing about Square yesterday was during the Twitter whistleblower hearing at Senate Judiciary, talking about safety faults, in his view, at Twitter, whether or not that could have been extrapolated to Jack's other venture at Block.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
How active is Jack there? Amrita Ahuja, fabulous. Yeah. Is she running the company? Which is great. Let's say if she is. But the stock's down 57%. What's amazing, Carl, is that has meant nothing. Down 80%. There's a company called Rent the Runway. I remember when they rented the runway. And they were subscription. Well, people don't like subscription. Everything that was geared toward the different gens, the XYZ. It made me think about Firefest.
That's not a good thing.
No,
that's not a good thing.
No, we've got Mr. McFarland's back. Yes. I'm hoping he goes. I want him to go into the 2-year. Wouldn't that be great if he came out and said, you know what, guys, I'm done with the cheese sandwiches. I'm going 2-year.